There's silence inside of you all the time. You might think it's noisy in there, inside your mind. We're always concerned with our thoughts. But actually, it's completely silent in there. Think, what is sound? Sound is a vibration that happens in the air. And then it comes into your ears and is translated into a perception inside your brain. We know this from brain science, right? There's no air inside your head. Well, maybe you are an airhead, I'm not going to say. There's no air inside your head. There's no sound in there. All there is just perceptions going and going and going. And they're not as compelling as we like to think they are. They're, just really listen to the things, and they're really kind of boring and competitive and repetitive. And a lot of them just really don't make a lot of sense. It's just a bunch of stuff being repeated. You can use your thoughts to broaden your perspective. You can use your thoughts to figure things out so that you know how to interact with other human beings. Like we need road signs, right? You see a road sign, you just read it. Oh, go that way. Oh, so and so a street, such and such store. These things are useful, but they're not that compelling. They really aren't. You can be the master of it. You are the awake point that's inside of yourself. These are just something that's happening. It's like my hands, like I can move them around, do whatever I want to with them, play some music, knit a sweater, cook dinner, whatever I want to do with my hands, I can do with them because they're my hands, right? Same thing with my thoughts. I can do with them whatever I want. Sometimes they're useful to just kind of drift around on their own, see where they go, but it's you watching where they go and what's going on. So this inner fantasy that we get lost in is really way less compelling than we think it is. We allow it to rule us because we think that's easier. Lazy. It feels like it would be really a big job to be in charge of yourself because you think that you are this very complex thing. But you're not a complex thing. You're a very, very simple thing. Words and bodies and society and all those things are complex. You are not complex. You're very simple. So you can take charge of yourself in that way. You are the one that's awake right this minute, looking at me, looking at you. You're awake.